What's up, YouTube? In this video, I'm building a new PC for my wife. She's had the same one for a long time, and she works from home, so it's much needed. So sit back, kick up your feet, and watch my frustration as I try to build this PC for her. Welcome back to Kelly Tech. Alright, here it is. This is her old PC. I looked and this thing is 12 years old. She has been using this for 12 years. And I mean, I've done every upgrade on it you can think of. It still works. It's usable, but it's getting to be pretty slow. I just can't believe I got 12 years out of this unit. Windows 7. Zeus, man. Good stuff. Anyways, we're going to remedy this, and we're going to build her a nice PC. Alright, so we're going to start with the motherboard. And honestly, price was cheap. I think it was 80 bucks. I like the brand, Gigabyte, and it had all the features I needed. And it's an AMD socket AM5, which is exactly what I needed. Supports DDR5, exactly what I needed. And it takes the NVMe drive. So had everything I needed. Let's open it up. So we get two SATA cables. It's looking pretty bare bones, actually. Here's our board. Let's see. Did we get anything else? Okay, I was about to say, here's the I/O shield. And here is, oh goodness, this feels like, oh yeah, it's just a trifold. So no manual, guys. It's probably an online manual. That seems to be what they're doing nowadays. So, yep, they skimped out a bit. Let's check out the board. Go. Actually, it says Gigabyte on the package. Here it is. Oh. It's quite nice. And it matches the video card I got for it too. It really, the colors blend real nice. It's gonna look nice. Yep, it's got everything we need for our video card. AM5. Colors match with the video card. It's gonna look sweet. So, there's our motherboard. And for the processor, we got an AMD Ryzen, and it's an 8000 series. It's a 5. But this model is not very, you don't see it very often. The 8400F. And it's a heck of a processor. As you can see right here, kind of gives you an idea. 6 core, 12 thread, 4.7 max boost, 4.2 regular. And it doesn't have a built-in video card, of course. So, excited about that. This is a really good processor. Let's go ahead and get this thing open. Alright. There we go. So inside the box, here is our processor and our sticker. 8000 series. So it comes with its own fan. There's your literature that we really don't need. And here's the fan. And there it is. It's a pretty big sucker. It's already got paste on the bottom. Let's go ahead and put this back over here. Get it out of the way. Alright. And for the memory, we have G.SKILL Ripjaw S5 series. It's DDR5 and it's 5200. Now the reason I got 5200 is because the processor can only handle 5200. This build, there will be no overclocking. I want this to run nice and cool and smooth and last for a long time. So this is the perfect RAM for this build. So there's our RAM, and here is our drive. So I got a 500 gigabyte drive, PCI Express 4.0 NVMe M.2 SSD. Yeah, this was a really good deal. Everything here was actually priced very well. Spent a lot of time shopping to get the right stuff, if you know what I mean. So let's crack this puppy open. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this side. Here's something rattling. It's kind of scaring me a little bit. Look, it's just got a screw in there. That's what's rattling. It was freaking me out. I was like, oh man, I hope it ain't broke. And that's our hard drive, guys. Look at that little sucker. It's freaking adorable. But here it is, 500 gigabyte. Nice. And for the most important part of the PC nowadays, it seems like they just want to charge an arm and a leg for these. So we got a matching gigabyte GeForce RTX 4060. It's an Eagle OC, it's only 8 gig, it's not the 16 gig. But this is an awesome card. I really like this card, and it's way overkill for what we're doing here, but hey, let's make it future-proof, right? How weird is that? Like, there was a sticker on just about every box here, but the most expensive thing, no sticker. Just open the box up. Yeah, this is gonna be nice here. I've been looking forward to checking this model out. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Alright, so a little bit of literature here compared to the board. Nope, it's about the same actually. Oh, there it is. It's the big boy too, it's got 3 fans. Let's see. That's weird how they did that, huh? I always thought it was weird how the video cards and motherboards too, they don't seal it. They just kind of leave it. They usually don't even put a sticker on it like this. Just wide open. Kind of weird. I think something like a motherboard or a video card would be sealed. But it is what it is. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Nice. So that is a nice video card. Very pleasing to the eye. Look at this thing. Nice. Now, if this right here and here would glow, oh, so nice. But it doesn't, as you can see. It's just paint. But yeah, this is a really nice card. Pretty stoked, guys. So there's our video card. Let's get this out of the way. And for the power supply, we got an EVGA 750 watt. I love EVGA. Great brand. I have never had any issues with EVGA. I usually get their video cards. So that's it. That's, you know, if you want the exact model and the specs, here you go. Got a good deal on this one. Like I said, everything here is priced really well. So that's our power supply. So without further ado, let's put this thing together, huh? Alright. Alright, pretty simple stuff. Actually changing a processor or installing a processor. Take off your plastic here. Protective case. No need for that. And if you look, somewhere there should be an arrow. Yeah, there's a little arrow right there. So that's the direction we're going to have to use. This will have an arrow on it also. You'll see it right there. There's a little arrow in the corner. So you need to be pretty delicate with this thing. Don't touch the pins. Well, it's not actually pins in here, it's connectors, but don't touch them. Oil from your fingers can wreak havoc. And try to put it in there gently if you can. You don't have to drop it. Put it in there real nice. Shouldn't really touch this right here. Just fold it down. It takes quite a bit of pressure too. So there you go. Very simple on that front. So let's see. Let's put in the RAM, I think, next. Let's see. Hopefully we don't run into any clearance issues from the fan. They put that RAM in there like they never wanted it to come out. So there's our G.SKILL. Let's see. We got a little G.SKILL badge. Nice. Put our stickers off to the side here. Look at that, I got a little business card. Always have like G.SKILL. And the RAM, easy enough. Everybody's probably done this, right? One time or another. And there's a little groove. Just make sure it's in the right position. And this is my, you know, high-tech motherboard bench, you know. It's the best kind. There we go. So far, so good. This case is tough, huh? I don't want to throw flying across the room. Okay, starting to fall apart. There we go. Ooh. Alright. Look how little this is, guys. Jeez. It just never ceases to surprise me how small they can make these devices. You guys remember the IDE hard drives? I mean, those things were huge. And now we're down to this. So there is this weird thing. I have to figure this out. I don't know if that's like a... I think it is. I think it just pulls up on there, it looks like. Oh. Well, that's kind of nifty, huh? So you just push this in. never seen that before. Instead of using a screw, so you don't need, I didn't even need the tool yet. Oh, look at that. And that just pushes back down. Holy moly. Well, so, still didn't need any tools. And in order to get this cooler on here, we're going to have to put it, that kind of sucks because it says AMD, but we're going to have to put it sideways. The other direction, let's see. Ooh, it's a close fit, real close. But yeah, we have to take these off in order for that to fit. And it's going to have to go in this direction. So, didn't think clearance would be an issue. I'm going to need a Phillips head number 2 for this one to get these off. Okay, whew. I don't know if you can see that clearance, but look how close that is. Holy moly. It's really close. Alright. Let's start screwing it in. I try to move around. I don't want to do all the tightening in the first round, you know. Just be safe, evenly distribute pressure. Alright, okay. So let's make sure I plug this in the right spot. Nice. Okay, so far it's a win. That was really close on the RAM, and this isn't very big RAM either, so keep that in mind, huh? So it looks like we're ready to put this thing in the case. So let's clean this up and pull out the case. Alright, so let's get this power supply out of here so we can put it in the case. It actually has plastic and the seal here. You know it's new, right? Okay. Somehow, yeah. We will get it. Let me in. Love me some EVGA, man. Yeah, I heard they quit making video cards, and I hope that's not true. Such a good company, from my experience. All right. I have one of these power supplies. It's a different power supply, but it's made by EVGA. And I mean, it is old. I've had it for a long time, and it has held up. What do we got here? Make it to where we can see this. There we go. So, of course, we got our power cable. Let's packaged really well. Let's get our octopus out here. That's the bad thing about buying these power supplies that aren't modular, is just you get this octopus of wires. But the case is actually surprisingly well at cable management. I'll be pulling the case out in just a moment here. Actually has a thicker manual than everything we've bought pulled out. That's crazy, right? Okay, let's close this back up. Once again, they did not disappoint. Everything was packaged really well. And the item is gorgeous. Very nice. Sleek. Look at that. Nice. Black fan, everything darked out. Nice. Me likey. And of course, let's see what we got here. Oh, got the 24. You know what? Do they even make 20s too? Do they still make the 20s? Do like boards accept that anymore? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, this is for 8-pin CPU. What else we got here? Yeah, this is for PCI Express, and 2 of them for the 8-pin. Alright, a bunch of SATA there. And same here. Bunch of SATA. It's got a little floppy power on there, a little 4-pin or whatever they're called. And more SATA and more SATA. So, alright, let's put this thing in the case. It actually has quite a bit of storage area back here. The cable management's going to be easy. It has these nice little cables right here, cable ties. It's very nice. It's all it's going to be easy to build a PC in this thing. It's roomy. So let's go ahead and let's see what cables we got here. We got power. And this is the power switch, and this is the power LED, and that's it. And here is your 3.0 connector for your motherboard, and your HD audio for your motherboard. So that's pretty simple and basic. Right here, you can take these 2 screws out and pull that out if you have platter drives. This is where your octopus of a power supply is going to go. Let's get that in real quick. Let's see. Orientation is really important. It kind of sucks that you're not going to be able to see the EVGA power supply from the other side, but it will keep it pretty. Let's see. Am I doing something wrong here? Oh, okay. This is weird. So there's 4 screws on the back. That's just the oddest thing I've ever seen. Okay. They're little like hand screws, thumb screws. And when you take them off, this comes off. Huh, that's really weird, but okay. Seems like unnecessary work. But it looks like we're just gonna, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's different. But easy to do. So we'll take our 4 screws, number 2 Phillips, and place this guy loose until we get them all in, because you know how manufacturers are. Sometimes things don't line up perfect. This case is built really well. So far I am very happy with everything that I bought. So let's hope that everything works out as good as it has so far. This is weird. This is a weird way to do the power supply. But okay. This is going to be the coolest office build. How cool is this thing? Alright, so bring the octopus wires in first, I suppose. And it slides in there. Well, I have to admit, this build has been very anti-tool. So I've been pretty much done by hand. Alright. So let's run. Yeah, a lot of times you'll have issues if you put your board in first and not the power supply because of the 8-pin CPU connector. Let me find it real quick. This octopus. Alright, here we go. But in my experience, not always, but some cases, this is a good case, so it's probably not even a problem in this case, but I always want to bring that 8-pin right in there before you put the motherboard in, just to be safe. And the orientation of the motherboard, let's see. I think that the actual 24-pin, looks like, yeah, it's going to come through here. Yeah, that's looking like it right there. And this is just a sloppy beginning, but to get us started. So the only one that we're going to need, we won't even need these SATAs because I have the onboard M.2 drive. So all these SATAs are just going to go down in here. Let's see. But this is for the video card. We're going to need that. So this is going to go through the side also. Where? I'm not sure, but I think this is all right. Gotta get started somehow, so there we go. And this is basically, let's see, wherever the ports are on the motherboard. So the power button should go through the first hole. The HD audio always goes all the way to the right here. Let me have it. That always pops up. It's nice to do the wiring like this before you pop the board in too. It's just, it makes everything easier. Looks like the best place to put the USB 3 is actually going to be odd. Right here, I think. So that's a little weird. Let's see. Yeah, we're just going to have to figure that out as we go. But yep. And here we have the front fan. Let's see, where's that? Looks like we could just sneak this out of this. Oh, it's giving me a rough time, guys. There we go. And yeah, maybe one more. go in right around there. Okay, so we're literally done for me. Try to make it look nice if I can. Look at this mess. Alright. See if I can't get this down to some kind of decent situation. Oof, look at this mess. Alright. I'll bend over here, and I'm gonna hit that with a very large twist tie, because at some point I'm probably gonna hook up a drive. She's gonna need more storage, stuff like that. So let's get this down here. Alright. And I mean, that's it. We're done. So we can put that side back on. I believe we don't have to worry about anything. So, and here's a little something cool about this case, is there's a lot of this, if you can tell, that's a material. It's to dampen the sound, you know, it's sound dampener. So, pretty cool. It's a pretty nice case. They weren't playing when they named it Be Quiet, because they really did go well out of their way to make sure everything's nice and quiet in here. You see how easy that side went on? It's good manufacturing. Let's flip it over. So this is what we're left with. Try to get the wires out of the way until we need them. And these little guys, if we can get them out of the way, that's great. Alright. Tell you guys, prep is everything. And we got this big filter that came with it also with the case. And what this is you can change the top. So if you would like this quieter, you know, solid version here, you can, it's magnetic, you know, you can put that up on the top here, on the top of the case. Or if you would like more airflow, might be a little louder, but look at that. I mean, really nice. They really put some thought into this. And I want this to be super quiet, so I'm going to go with this one. Pretty cool stuff, I have to say. For the price, this is pretty amazing. And it did come with a box of accessories. The case did. Let's take a look at that. Oh, I ripped it already. It's probably not much, but it looks like, yeah, we got some screws. Oh, little tool I'll show you in a little bit. Pretty interesting. Okay, neat stuff. Exactly what I needed to get the build done. But they give you this little tool right here, Phillips head, and it fits the standoff on the other side. So you can take these off. So I'm going to take this one off here because we need it. Apparently they didn't give me enough. And that little tool works great. Got the standoff out of there. And we need it right here. Nifty little tool. That way you can just only have the screwdriver to build your PC. Don't tighten too much, of course. And we'll just steal another one from down here. It was set up for a ATX case. We have a micro ATX, so that was the issue here. Don't forget, put your I/O shield in before you put your motherboard in. I think we've all made that mistake a time or two. I know I have. And I like the way that the Be Quiet case actually grabs the I/O shield. It's not just cheap, there's actually slots to hold it in place. That's nice. Alright, and if you look, there's a little peg right here, and it kind of helps to hold the motherboard in place while you're putting the screws in. So that's kind of nice. And as I can see, this screws fine, 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 fine. And right here, this case actually doesn't have a spot there, so there's nothing I can do there. There's standoffs you can put underneath it, but I mean, I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to hurt nothing. It'll be fine. So let's screw down the motherboard. And Be Quiet supplied all these nice black screws. And we can't put one here because, you know, there's no hole on the board. But it is definitely secured. No problems whatsoever. Nice. Alright, board's in. So now, let's hook up our cables. We got audio here, let's see. I gotta turn that. And this goes here. Nice and easy. Let's see. Front panel's hooked up. Alright, let's get that figure out about the USB 3.0 here. So, okay. Easy enough. Look at that. Sharp. See, the cable management is not bad. Okay, here's our power. This is always a mess, but let's try to make it pretty. This case doesn't have a window, so it really doesn't have to be beautiful, but it's not really just about beauty. If you can keep the wires out of the way, it's, you know, it's great for airflow. And because I didn't have that screw here, I'm going to put my fingers under the board to give it a little strength so I can handle the force of pressing down. Sometimes you really got to press hard on those, but that popped right in there. Man, EVGA, great company. Alright, let's see if we can make this a little prettier. I mean, come on, that's looking gorgeous. It's already beautiful. Alright. We got one. There's one on the bottom. Hate doing that, but looks like that's what I'm gonna have to do, is run it under the video card, you know? Okay. These are really nice fans too, these Be Quiet fans. So the way I usually like to do it is have the cord coming out right where, you know, the card's gonna be. So I'm gonna unscrew this fan real quick and turn it in the direction that I want it in. That way, you know, we can fold this up, put a band around it, whatever, zip tie, and it just won't look so gaudy and ugly. So okay, we'll leave that loose for now because we got to put the card in. So let's go ahead and get the card. See if we can get this puppy in here. Oh, almost forgot. I got to take out one of these to get it in. Let's see, which one is it going to be? Nice connection. Fits really well in there. I love how it looks. It matches the motherboard. Man, that's sharp. And it covers up that USB 3.0 cord. Oh, that's nice. Really looks good. Very happy so far. This thing went together really well. I'm going to try to clean up some of the yuck here with this. It's in an odd spot. It's right in the middle. That is definitely different. Okay. Alright. I mean, look at the cable management. I love this bar right here. That goes under there. Can't see it. I wish I could have done a little better with the PCI Express cord, but I mean, hey, it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, so last but not least, we got to get this 8-pin CPU in here. Let's see. Everything looks great. And look at the cable management. The air is going to come through here really nice. No overheating on this beast. Alright. Well guys, there it is. I think it's beautiful. Black and gray. Gorgeous. So now all you have to do is put the side on, hook it up, and install Windows. Alright, back at the computer. So if you're not sure how to install Windows, it's real easy. All you really need is a Windows key and a USB drive. You can type in Microsoft Windows 11 keys in Google and it'll give you a bunch of options. I mean, be careful and pick one that looks kind of safe, something, you know, a store you've actually heard of before or something. You know, a lot of people do other things, you know, the other way, but I would just get a key. It's cheap. You can actually catch them for roughly $10. So once you get your key, you go over to this page. I'll leave a link down in the description below for all these websites. But you scroll down to create Windows 11 installation media. And it says it's done. Open the folder, double click the file, give it permission. Let's just close this stuff down, shrink this down, accept. And it might not be for your PC, so you might want this unchecked, you know, because I think it's checked automatically, because it's not for the PC you're on, it's for the PC you're going to be working on. So Windows 11, English, next. Yeah, this is the one we want to do, is USB flash drive. It needs to be at least 8 gigs. Next. And now we need to insert our flash drive. Insert our drive. And refresh the list here. And there's my drive, flash drive. Next. And it'll go through a little process of preparing your drive to install Windows 11 on other PCs. I'll speed this up. Alright, so the flash drive is ready. Now you have a flash drive that you can put in any PC and install Windows 11, as long as you have a key. So
If you don't know how to do it, it's pretty simple. When you first start up your computer, when you hit the power button, a screen will pop up and say, press a key for the boot menu to pop up. So, whatever key that may be, it's usually escape or F2. Yeah, that'll give you the option to boot from whatever drive you want. Just pick your USB drive and hit enter, and it will start installing Windows. It's easy stuff, guys. So I'm going to hop over and show you guys what the end result is.
Alright, back at my wife's office. Here is the Be Quiet Base 500 PC case. Full ATX. And as you can see, it has a really nice gray finish. Matches the desk, as you can see. It's pretty sleek. And in the top here, it's pretty elegant. Simple. 2 USB 3.0s, power, mic, and headphones. Nice and simple. Really like it. And really quiet. You can't even hear it. Even with that beast of a video card. And to top it all off, we got a Samsung 32-inch. I mean, this thing is gorgeous. Got a little Logi mic on the front of it. And we got actually used an Anchor Bluetooth speaker. Just used the audio port, the auxiliary port, instead of Bluetooth. You could have used Bluetooth also, but it just sounds great and it fit. And right here, Logitech keyboard mouse combo. I mean, it's really nice, guys. I really recommend this combo. It's probably the best bang for your buck and best quality for office use, that's for sure. And this one's kind of hilarious. But check this out. Look at this. Looks pretty sweet, right? We actually bought this at Temu for 49 bucks. Really nice. Like high quality. If you were to buy something like this, I don't know, $1.50? So, yeah. Not bad at all. Built really well. So, there it is, guys. The sleeper office PC. I'll dive in and get some better specs. Alright, we're going to dive right in. So here's system settings and Windows, and it says we have an AMD Ryzen 5 8400F 6-core processor running at 4.2 gigahertz with 32 gigs of RAM. And here is a program called CPU-Z, which is stating the same. Let's go to mainboard, Gigabyte, A620MS2H, memory, DDR5, running at 5200. Graphics, of course, is a RTX 4060, and bench. So you can do bench tests here, kinda. Can kind of compare them against other computers. Let's see, your processors. So let's just keep it at a stable version. Let's not do a beta. Alright, so right now we're up against a Ryzen 7 3700 8-core processor. This is a Ryzen 5 6-core processor. And if you look, single thread, we're winning. And multi-thread, just under. So it's basically neck and neck. And that's a good processor. So that's kind of cool. We can go up against, let's see. Yeah, here's an i7, an i9. Look at that. It's right there with it. Pretty sweet. This is the 1950. I have the 1900, and this processor beat it. I mean, the PC is kind of running bad, but really, that was surprising. So, pretty good processor. Very happy with it. Here is GPU-Z. Tells you a little bit about the graphics card. Here's the sensors. It tells you the load. Alright, go to advanced. Not much going on here. And validation. So that's it for GPU-Z. Alright, so Cupid Hardware Monitor Pro. And this basically just tells you everything about every piece of your hardware. So here's your motherboard, temperatures, fans. We got 3 of them going. Let's see what else. Processor, voltages, usage, clock cores, and we got our RAM. Got 2 of those. A GeForce. Hotspot at 62. And it tells you everything you need to know. And also installed this guy. It's a little Intel Wi-Fi 6, and it also has Bluetooth built on it. It's a little PCI Express 1 card. So really cool. That worked really well. So basically that's it, guys. This PC is a sleeper beast. I love this thing. So happy. It runs great. And it all just came together perfect. And I'm happy you came along for the ride. I hope you liked this one. I hope you learned something. And as always, have a tech day.